Alright, this is Alyssa, also known as Ceccelia from Friday Night Murder Club, doing a part 3 of Embers of Magic. We are currently playing with little kobolds. They don't look like kobolds, and they all look weird and different, but apparently they're kobolds. And we're playing with Anne, the pirate, who's never flown a flying ship before, but somehow is getting the hang of it after crashing it only once.
Ye be quite handy to have around. How ye feel about becoming me mates?
It wants mitts. Yeah, that one. That one's got it right. Anne pulled the ship in low, barely scraping the mud as he came in close and stilled the ship. Mid-mats. The three seemed to be talking. A parade followed Anne as he leapt off the ship and began to circle the structure, clearly not the ruin he had expected, and found the entrance. A thin set of footprints led inside. He reached to the cutlass at his side. He turned to find the critters wielding everything from sticks to long leaves in imitation of him. He shrugged and led them inside.
So tell me, ickle wee ones, is this place you're doing?
I doubt it. He gestured to the structure as he began to sneak silently inside.
Mitts.
Raka, mats.
It's hard to sneak when people are screaming mitts, mats, mates.
Ah, so this be your den? I expect my companion to be inside. I hope she didn't pick no trouble with your mates.
Mitts.
I think that one's had too much meat.
Mutties.
Ye be getting it, ya little rapscallion.
Ugh, that orange one is so cute. Snaggletooth.
Raskagallon.
Yep, what he said.
Close enough.
Anne dared not light a torch, lest he reveal the approach of himself and his companions. A dangerous prospect, considering he had no idea what was inside. Yeah, 'cause your companions are silently sneaking through this giant place. You know, just saying, mitts, mats, rockies. He could likely hold his own, but his companions seemed like children, and he wasn't the type to risk children. It took him a few minutes of careful sneaking to come upon a light in the middle of an enormous room, revealing the bones of a massive winged beast and the distraught figure of Liana.
Haha, I found me matey me hearties.
Oh man, he does have more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Muttiers. Me hearties.
That one's getting it.
Close enough.
Anne?
She sounded as distraught as she looked, and her owl mirrored the mood.
Are ye okay, lass? What be that beast?
The tiny creatures looked past him, staring not at Liana, but the bones beneath her. They chittered, though Anne could pick up that they were repeating the same noise.
Karaka chikaka chiki?
Yeah. All the creatures turned to him. It seemed to ask, looking at him.
How could I say no? Karajakis.
The creatures turned to Liana, who was halfway to writing a new entry in her journal. Aww, they're so sweet looking, and she still has that weird mushroom thing.
I think I'm supposed to be their Kara Kachi Kachi Kian.
Yeah.
Ha! Somehow I don't think ye be the mother in type, lass.
Ouch.
What, and you are?
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
The two stared at each other, only turning when a pair of footsteps began making their way, echoing through the enormous chamber. Footsteps.
Come, my boy. The great whale boat lies within.
Grandfather, they're...
The voices stopped abruptly as Anne and Liana found themselves face to face with the odd, feathered beings.
Well, I'll be. Looks like someone already caught the whale boat. And stripped him neat as you please, too. Ooh, a pity. A pity.
That was quick work.
Well, come on, Bobby. No time to gawk. Time to head home.
But Grandfather, what are all these?
Ooh, doesn't matter. Off we go.
With that, the old bird-like creature trotted back out the way he had come. The younger creature stared. His eyes were locked on Anne, then Liana, and finally the lizards, for easily a full minute before a voice from outside called.
Just be following me if you don't want to be lost in this fog.
With a reluctant turn, the young harpy scampered away.
Anne, do you know what this means?
Oh, aye. It means I can recruit a whole menagerie to crew me ship. Not merely all the baby beasts.
Yep, that's exactly what it means. She turned to him, her eyes alight. Anne was shocked at the fire in them. He swore that in the dim light they burnt with an actual luminescence. And the grin.
There were other survivors.
She didn't murder everybody on the planet. Yay!
And that's how I learned to speak human.
Ah, Max. Okay. Everyone merely stared at the kobold, their eyes wide.
I told you that I was from a flying island.
You did, Elfnod. This is from the other game I was mentioning. Yeah. So, is that the one that looked like it had balls? Oh man. And that is it from Ithaqua Labs, the prequel, Embers of Magic. It's kind of cool. I only made one decision, and it was a mushroom. So I don't really know what that did for me, but that's, I guess, the choices of visual novels. It was beautifully done, I think. The voices were nice. The music is great. I think overall it's a good game. Well, not really a game, but overall it's a good thing. Book? Sure. Alright, well, that's it. I will see you in the next video I decide to do. Thank you very much for watching.